Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Total War Warhammer 2. We are back in our Settra campaign, and we've got a couple armies ready to go. I don't think we can take on the Black Pyramid right now. They have a pretty strong army here, and they've got a couple of reinforcing armies as well. I think we're going to have to hold on that, off on that. We are basically at the end of our turn. These movement points have all been spent. Let's just look through here real quick. What are we researching right now? Another army? Yeah, we're researching another army. I think... Let's just kind of peek through here and see what we have that might be worth upgrading. And I think for the most part... Well, maybe we could do research... we could do something here at Galbaraz. Why don't we do a statuary of Khemri so we can get some more Ushabti? And then I think we're going to go ahead and end the turn. And what we may want to do, we are going to have to take out the Rakaph dynasty. I'm thinking that they have a fairly undefended settlement right here. We might just want to swing over there and take that out real quick. Then they're down to one province. And if we can do that... That's going to kind of cripple them, because I think they only have these two provinces here, the Pools of Despair and the Black Tower of Arkan. So I think that's the way to go. I don't know how many armies they have. They may have like 3 full stacks down there. But I think we can do this, and we'll just hold off on the Black Pyramid. We'll want to take that eventually, but not just yet. Do we have a trade agreement or anything like that? If I declare war? Yeah, I can just declare war on them. Okay. So, let's get you over here. Let's just take a look at the Black Pool. Yeah, we can easily take that army with Settra's, and this will be out of movement range. So, let's get Settra over here. We're going to declare war. Oh, they have siege weaponry. Okay. That's fine. We'll fight a siege battle here. Let's get you over here to support as well. There we go. And then with Settra's army, we can fight this. And, you know what? Let's actually fight this one. I don't think we've actually fought a siege battle in this campaign. I generally don't like fighting siege battles because they're just annoying, and they're all they're like very similar. But it doesn't hurt to do one. Essentially, it's going to be very simple. If you've never seen siege battles in Total War, you bust down the walls of the gate, you make your way through, and you kill everything inside. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so our reinforcements are going to be coming from over here. I don't know that we'll even need them, but just in case, it's always nice to have some extra fodder units to throw at the enemy. So let's kind of rearrange our armies here a bit. What are these guys? Those are my skeleton horsemen archers. They're going to be fairly useless in this battle since they can't, the only way they can get inside the walls is going through the gates. But we'll do that. Same with these chariots, actually. They're not going to be very useful either. Let's just put all of our chariots and horsemen back here. I want my Casket of Souls right here. That's an artillery unit. Settra right up front. He's going to bust down the gate. We'll get some Ushabti right behind him. And then we'll get our spellcaster up here as well. And what I may actually do is just put these guys back here and just have them retreat right away. Because then they can run off the map and allow more units to come in that are actually, like, useful. What am I missing? A couple of skeleton... Okay, yeah. This is fine. So we'll get those up here. We'll get these guys over here. These guys are going to go up and attack the walls. So that should be good. Pause for a minute. Let's just tell these guys to retreat. Oh. That's group. Just kidding. Retreat's over here. We'll have them just withdraw off of the map. I'm going to fire one volley with the Casket of Souls at the gate. We'll get our Ushabti and Settra and everybody moving forward. And then we're going to start putting these guys up on the walls. Like so. There we go. That should be good. That'll get everything moving. And I don't think we've taken a look at Settra on his War Sphinx. Dude, that's so cool. I love the way that looks. Settra's going to get shot at a lot, but he's got a lot of armor, so he can take it. That's not a big deal. He's going to take very little actual damage. We'll start moving these units up as well. All this stuff back here. We want to get that moved up and into position. Let's get them up nice and close to the walls. There we go. Get these skeleton archers up here as well. The Casket of Souls has fired. Let's have them shoot at these Nehekara warriors back there. And some damage coming in and all that other kind of stuff, but it's fine. This gate probably will not hold up very long with the Kemrian War Sphinx and the Ushabti pounding on it. Some damage there. Casket of Souls, please fire back here. There we go. And then we might as well get all these guys moved up as well. We just want to get everybody in position. All right, gate is down. So we're going to get them charging up. Hold the spellcaster back a little bit, I think. Actually, we should be able to just crush this stuff, no problem. What do they got? Ushabti, more Ushabti. That's fine. Let's pause for a minute. What magic do we have that would be beneficial for us here? Terror, that's not really going to do much. Leadership, also not really going to do much. Don't I have, do I not have Curse of the Midnight Wind? I guess not. All right, let's cast a Fate of Buna on these Ushabti right here. That'll be fine. My Casket of Souls is getting shot at, which I'm not really a fan of. But once we get up on the walls and we start taking out these towers, this one's not shooting anymore. This one's almost under our control. Casket of Souls should be fine after that. Settra, we can use that little ability right there to deal some extra damage. Pause for a minute. And let's go physical resist. I mean, we could cast a vortex spell right in the middle of all this, which might not be the worst thing in the world, but I think what I want to do is I'm just going to use this Dejaf's incantation on Settra. We'll just do one of those. Fate of Buna is still on cooldown. Casket of Souls is firing on my own men at this point, which is not exactly ideal. Let's fire on those Nehekaran Horsemen instead. Get these guys moved up. And these are all skeleton horsemen. Let's get them charged up and into that fight. Get them in through the walls. They're not doing any good just sitting there out front getting shot at. And then we've got a fair amount of skeleton archers that we can post up like right here. Let's go attack these spearmen here in the back. My Ushabti are getting hammered right now. Still no Fate of Buna. We can use an Arcane Conduit, so we will. There we go. Fate of Buna on the Ushabti. That's going to deal some damage to them. They've got their skeleton horsemen charging in as well. I've got a couple more spellcasters that I can move up here. Do either of them have any exceptionally good spells? Not really. But we'll get them into the fight. And then we want to get these guys charging up here and taking care of the guys on the walls. Let's get a few more up the walls. Let's get these spearmen up and into this fight right here. Woohoo, that's some damage. Love it. Physical resist. Arcane Conduit is still on cooldown. We'll pop Settra's little explosion ability again for some more damage. And let's kind of focus on these Ushabti if we can. How many kills in the Casket of Souls? 48? That's okay. I'd like to get them firing into these Nehekaran warriors over here. We definitely want to get rid of these archers that are on the walls right now. And I think this battle is very much ours for the taking right now. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We're going to be just fine. Let's get these guys up on the walls as well. Let's get our undead, our special Nehekaran warriors down there. These Ushabti are taking a little bit of damage, but that's okay. See if we can kind of take some of these dudes out. And then this will soon be ours as well. Yeah, there we go. All right, we won. Not too bad. I don't think we lost any units. That's the important thing. Do they still have guys left? I don't think they do. Their whole army just melted. Oh, no. They've got their summoned Ushabti out here. Oh, wow. These skeleton horsemen are getting hammered right now. I think I just lost... Yeah, I lost one unit of skeleton archers because I didn't realize that these Ushabti were out here attacking them. That's all right. All right, Casket of Souls, you're going to do more damage right now to my own guys, so I would prefer if you did not attack anymore. I need 18 for a Fate of Buna. We might as well summon our Ushabti in the middle of that. I think they're going to be dead before they're able to actually even come in here and do anything, but that's fine. There we go. And a decisive victory is ours. Not too bad. I don't think we lost anything other than that one unit of skeleton archers in our reinforcing army. So I'm good with that. A little bit of coffee. Very important thing right there. And yeah, we lost one unit of skeleton archers. Okay, that's fine. Let's occupy this. So we'll get some nice replenishment. And then these guys are down here, and I have no idea how many armies they have, but we're going to need a turn to replenish a little bit anyway. I wish I could recruit another... Oh, I actually can. There's, Yeah. We can recruit a new unit of skeleton archers right here. Very nice. Okay, good. And Settra has leveled up again. This little, line right here is pretty good. I think that's where we want to start going. So let's get Unyielding Will, and we'll start going down that little line. I think that's the way to do it. We're going to want to get Tomb Guard and stuff into Settra's army fairly soon as well. But I don't think we have that many places right now where we can actually get Tomb Guard. And we're going to want this Great Pyramid over here in Xandri. I think for the time being, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. So we've made the Rakaph dynasty angry at us. But the Black Pyramid of Nagash, these guys, they don't expand outwards. They just defend their own territory. So I don't need to worry about them attacking me at all. So if we can take everything around them, we can kind of come back and crush them at our leisure. And it is something we will want to do. But I'd really like to have another army to kind of sway the balance into our favor. Ah, there we go. Many armies, and they're all raiding. Okay. Oh, there's also that rogue army that we're going to want to take out as well. Okay, so these guys are all raiding. What have we got here? It's all skeletons. It's all skeletons, dude. We can take that. That's no problem. Let's move these guys over here. Our spellcaster here leveled up a little bit, and I think we basically have all the spells and stuff that we want him to have. Let's go canopic jars. We should really be focusing on that more than we have been, because right now we're only getting 7 from characters, and we have lots of people who could potentially be leveled up there to focus on that canopic jar stuff. I think that's one mistake that I've kind of made in this campaign, is I should have focused on that a little bit earlier. But I'm hoping that these guys will march forward towards us, and we'll have like this epic clash. So here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna move you over here. We're gonna move you to here. And we're gonna put these guys into ambush stance. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna hide them from the enemy. So hopefully they will still move these armies up, thinking that they have 3-1 against Settra. And we'll be able to come in and just... I'm very confident that we can win that battle if it's 3-on-3 and we have a fair fight. Especially with Settra and with vortex spells and all that kind of good stuff. Like, we can get some work done. Especially when all of their armies basically just consist of massive quantities of spearmen and skeleton warriors and stuff like that. We'll take some casualties for sure, but I think we can win that one. I said fast forward. There we go. And then we'll basically have the whole Land of the Dead under our control, except for... Oh, they're expanding in different directions. Okay. So they want to spread out. This is fine. That's okay. I would like to buff my infantry. And unfortunately, they are all just outside of my movement range. Because of course they are. So let's get... Oh, that's really annoying. And garrisons are terrible. So I think... Man. I don't think I can be close enough to hit this guy. Oh, I totally can. All right, so this guy's going to be wiped out. Ooh, I knocked over an empty cup. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this guy's going to get just crushed. So... I don't really want to auto-resolve this, but I don't... you know what? Yeah, let's auto-resolve. That's fine. And then I'm going to take... I think I'm actually going to take the... I'm going to take the unit replenishment, because there's a pretty good chance that we're going to get attacked by this army right afterwards. So then let's move this army over here to support Khemri. And we'll move this army down here to support Settra. Because this Settra can handle this if he gets a turn to replenish, but I don't like the idea of going into a battle missing like half of my men. Okay. So I think Conquer of the Past is amazing. Public order. +2 public order faction-wide. Like, that's insanely good. Oh, and actually, Settra gets another one as well. So let's do that, and then let's go... Speed and charge bonus for my entire army? Sure. Skeletons are slow. I wouldn't mind speeding them up a little bit. There we go. Pools of Despair. This is all fine. All right, so we've taken out one of their armies. They have 2 left. Maybe they have another one still sitting on top of the Black Tower. I'm not sure. But we've gotten rid of one, and that's important. And Settra does have a movement bonus, thanks to the option we took at the end of that turn. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn. We can start building the pyramid at this settlement up here at the end of, or at the start of next turn, which will give us some nice buffs. There's a lot of pyramids, like unique pyramid buildings that you can build around here. in the Land of the Dead, and they all give you certain types of faction-wide buffs and other benefits and things like that. So it's worth it, I think, to build all of those unique buildings. Okay. Dune King. Oh, all right. So there's a unit in ambush stance around here somewhere. And he started running that way. Can Settra catch him? Settra can catch him. This dude is about to get destroyed. Goodbye. And then I'm going to take... Or we took replenishment last time, didn't we? Let's take Endless March this time. And then I am within my own territory, so I will replenish. Let's look at the Black Tower. What do they have for a garrison army? That's a pretty tough garrison. And you, Canopic Jars. Start moving you over. Let's actually move you up here into the the Pools of Despair. And I think this army can handle an ambush. We're gonna get ambushed. It's very likely. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we won't get ambushed. Okay. Well, they're probably gonna attack Xandri, which is annoying. So I'm not gonna spend the stuff there. I guess they either chose not to ambush, or I didn't quite get into the right spot. I know the army's over there somewhere, but I can't see them. So. Whatever. Okay. So they're down to 2 armies. We're getting fairly close to having a 4th army available to us. And here, let's actually build... Well, do we want public order? What's over here? I think here we can actually tear down those walls, and we'll end up putting a public order building there, I think. I think that's going to be worth it. Eye of the Panther, we'll take gemstones for sure. We need those. Just trying to kind of look through here and see. I think we're mostly good with this. I've already got that being built. Let's build another open graves over here, because we're going to want to get as many Tomb Guard as we possibly can. And then let's upgrade that as well. We should also look and see what we can get from the Mortuary Cult, because there's a few different things. Yeah, like we can awaken this elite unit of Nehekar and Horsemen, which is pretty sweet. And then there's all these like weapons and stuff too, and some of these are really good. Like this one is essentially like a healing potion. Could be good. Ward save also causes terror. That's fairly cool as well. And actually, let's take a look at... Oh, wrong button. Let's take a look at Settra. What do you have right now? So you don't have an enchanted item. You already do cause terror. So I think we'll go Mortuary Cult, and we'll go enchanted items. I'm going to make this heretic jar, and we'll put that on Settra. That's basically going to give him the ability to heal. And then we could also craft... What do we got for weapons here? Magical attacks, Blade of Setep. Dude, this is so good. Gives him replenishment if he is in combat. We need to get marble. That's insanely good. That gives him regeneration whenever he's in combat. And Settra is pretty much always going to be in combat, so that's like very, very good. And then this is armor, melee defense, and a 5% ward save. This one, physical resist, not as good. I wouldn't mind being able to get regeneration. Man, some of this stuff is just insanely good. Wasn't one of these, oh no, it was the death mask right here. That's an enchanted item. Okay, this is fine though. So let's go back to Settra. Details, give him the heretic jar. That basically gives him the ability to heal, which could be very good. He still needs a talisman, and he could use a better weapon, because I'm pretty sure on the War Sphinx he already causes fear and terror just for having that. Yeah, he already causes fear and terror just for being on the War Sphinx. So it wouldn't be bad. Let's see what we've got here for other weapons. I'd like to give him something that's a little bit more valuable. This isn't terrible. Better melee attack, better weapon strength. Well, actually, we can't craft that one. I wish you could just, like, hit a button here and sort by the stuff that you can actually craft. I know it's lit up, but still. None of these are that good, honestly. Like, this one's okay. Weapon strength, bonus versus large, melee defense. That's okay. I don't think it's worth 100 canopic jars, though. I think we're pretty much good where we're at. So let's end the turn. And we're slowly whittling down the Rakaph dynasty. We've taken out 2 of their 3 armies. And I think we're going to move over to hit the Black Tower next, before they can recruit all of those armies back. I think that's the right call. And then we just got that one army that's still somewhere up here, but we've got someone chasing them around, so we can deal with them easily enough. Crooked Moon. I don't like the fact that they're moving around in my territory. Do I have a... I might actually have... Ah, there we go. Now they want to attack, and they're going to come at me. Yes. I will fight this, and I'm going to fight this one manually. I think we can win this pretty handily. They've got an entire army of skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen. And I've got some skeleton... I have a lot more flexibility in my army than they do. And I've got Winds of Magic. And this dude has Purple Sun, which is a vortex spell and is going to do amazing things. So let's start the deployment. They're also attacking me, which means I can choose where I want them to attack me. And this hill looks like a great place. So let's just kind of rearrange our army a little bit. We'll put our skeletons up here on the top of the hill. So they're going to have to... I mean, look at... When we get down real close to the ground, that's a pretty nice incline that they're going to have to charge up. And then over here, our flanks are actually guarded because there's this rock right here that is... You can't get into the rock. So that's actually a very good spot for us. Let's just spread out. Just, well... Let's see. Right there is a... Oh. Come back, you. Right here. It looks... That looks pretty good. We can put our skeleton archers up here. Let's group them. Put them on defensive mode. And then we've got these elite unit of spearmen. I'm going to post them up down here. This is one of our... I think yeah, these are one of the awakened units from the mortuary cult. We'll put them down there to kind of guard the flank a little bit. And then I'm going to put my Tomb King right here, kind of in the middle to support everything. We'll put our spellcaster back here. We have several units of skeleton horsemen. Those will come in handy. And these guys can actually vanguard deploy, so I think I might put them like over here, because we want them to be able to kind of come in behind. And then we've got a couple units of Nehekaran warriors, and I think I'll put one like over here and one over here. So we should have a pretty distinct advantage in this fight, because we've got mobility with our cavalry, we've got archers, and we have a very strong defensive position. They're going to struggle to win this. I'm going to move these guys kind of out of sight for a minute. And then we're actually going to fast forward a little bit. I want to make them come to me. Go back there. I can outrun all their skeletons very easily. Let's kind of get them back here behind the enemy. They're going to try and, like, flank around, it looks like. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Are my archers in range of anything yet? Not yet, no. Okay. So the big important thing is I need to kill their general. And it looks like their general is going to be attacking from over there, so I'm going to start moving my Tomb King. We're not quite in range just yet. All right, start shooting at those spearmen. It doesn't really matter. All they're like, there's not really like a priority targeting list right here, because pretty much all of these units are just trash tier units. So let's get the Horsemen moving around. We've basically killed about half of that unit so far. Okay, get the general charging out to engage their general. Start moving this guy over. Okay, that one's basically done. And then there's no bonus for keeping these guys braced. So we're going to charge some of these units forward. So we get a charge bonus. Okay, pause for a minute. Let's get you charging in. Oh. You guys fire into that blob right there. Get you guys charging like, no, I want you to attack that one. There we go. You come over here. We'll bring these horsemen over. We're going to be firing into this blob with all of our archers. That will be very good for us as well. Start bringing these guys up to support. And bring my spellcaster back a little bit. And then we can bring in our horsemen and stuff for some rear charges. Pause for a sec. Let's grab you. And I want a purple sun. Man, look at this blob. This is beautiful. This is a perfect target for a purple sun. This is too, though, to be honest. And there's actually more units kind of clumped up over here. Let's get these Nehekaran warriors moving. I think I wanted purple sun that over there instead. We've got archer support here. Come in and attack these guys in the rear. There we go. That's gonna hurt them a bit. And then pull out, because we don't want to be engaged like that with a bunch of spearmen. Pull out this way. Okay. Oh. And they summoned Ushabti right in the middle of all my archers, which is to be expected. That's usually how the AI uses it. Bring my spellcaster and drop me a purple sun right there. Bring my Tomb King to fight theirs. Bring you guys in and hit these guys in the back. And we are winning this pretty handily at the moment. Where's my spellcaster at? Are you... Oh, you're getting hit by all the Ushabti. No, you're not. Just kidding. These Ushabti need to hurry up and die, though. Are you in range yet? Okay, give me my purple sun, please. Right in the middle of all this. Right there. Come on. No? All right, fine. Keep moving this way. There we go. The Ushabti are basically done. Pull all of our horsemen out. Get him over here. Okay, now purple sun right there. And this is going to be glorious. Look at the HP just melt off of these guys. Ah! Vortex spells in Warhammer 2 are just so good compared to how they were in Warhammer 1. Man, it's beautiful. All right, let's bring these guys over here. Get our archers back to firing into this. Enemy lord is dead. Bring our lord up there. Actually, no. Archers fire into this instead. Skeleton horsemen, move. Got a bunch of arrows firing into all this to start helping turn that into our favor. Bring our spellcaster back. Let's get these guys up and into combat over here. Okay, there comes the skeleton horse, or the skeleton horseman. And there we go. Their army is melting. Goodbye. And they're done. Nice. That went well. Didn't lose any units. Wow, these Scorpion Legion actually did really good. 170 kills on those guys. And 125 from that Vortex spell. Some of these Skeleton Warriors actually did surprisingly well, too. Like 155 kills on Skeleton Warriors? That's just ridiculous. I'll take it. And I think I want the extra movement range and the money. Kind of a tough call, but I think I want the movement range so I can get over there sooner. We'll just bury him. That's fine. Okay. So this dude has leveled up. So let's go canopic jars. We really need to focus on that for a while. I am going to get arcane conduit before I go down canopic jars on that particular guy. But start moving you down here towards the Black Pyramid. Start moving you down here towards the Black Pyramid. And move you right about there. And then we'll be able to, I mean, Settra, if I was a little, we'll wait one turn. They're going to get a couple turns of recruitment. Well, they'll get one turn of recruitment, which means their army will be a little bit bigger. But I think it's worth it to bring all three of our armies against them at once. And then I think we'll have a very good chance of properly crushing them as we want to. So I don't think they have any more armies. I think that's all of their armies right there. Now, ideally, what we would do here is attack one of the guys outside of the settlement to draw the whole garrison out so we can attack their garrison without actually having to come up against the walls at the same time. That would be like the ideal circumstance here. It's going to be kind of a tough fight, but if we can significantly harm their garrison, we can put ourselves in a very good position. Oh, you want a peace treaty? That's unfortunate for you. Too bad. You're not getting one. Settra is ruthless. He's renowned for his ruthlessness. And you angered Settra by basically by existing. So, sorry. That's just the way it is. You're going to have to deal with it. Canopic jars. What are we up to now? 11 per turn from characters. That's not bad. So, first of all, move you up to about there or so. Move Settra up to approximately here. And then can we come and attack one of these outside the wall armies? Yes, we can. Ooh, but Settra is not close enough. Let's lightning strike? Oh, he still gets the garrison then. Okay. I don't know that we can win that. There's just too many Tomb Guard and Ushabti and stuff like that. I don't know if we can win that without Settra. Maybe we can. But I don't really want to risk it. So let's retreat for a minute. We need Settra to be a bit closer. And now we should be able to... We still don't get Settra. Dude, okay, you know what? Settra. You lead the charge. There we go. Now we've got 3. 3 on 1. That's basically all of their forces, including their garrison. Now we should be able to win this. So, let's do it. It's going to be kind of tough. We're going to have to deal with a lot of Tomb Guard. They have a lot of very tough units in that garrison army. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we can manage. All right, let's see here what our terrain looks like. So we got all of our reinforcements coming from over here. Theirs are all coming from over there. With our numbers, I'm actually okay with... I mean, then again, if we could just kill this guy, like, almost immediately, that would be lovely. And he doesn't really have any units to support him. And killing their general very, very early in the fight would be very nice. So we are going to put... Is this guy a Tomb Guard? Tomb King? Yeah, he doesn't have any spells or anything like that. So we're going to put our skeleton horsemen like right up here so they can start shooting at him almost immediately. And then we'll put skeleton warriors. Actually, we should change this around a little bit. We want our spearmen over here. Actually, we really don't want to cross the river and give them a good opportunity to come at us that way. I do want my chariots over here. We're actually going to lock these guys into melee mode because I find it easier to use them that way. Do one of those. Put my Ushabti over here. Put my Casket of Souls over there. Settra, you're just going to charge forward as well. We'll leave our spearmen back here to kind of support this army. And then we've got this one unit of Nehekaran, the elite awakened Nehekaran warriors as well. So we'll do something like that. All right, start the battle. Settra, go kill that guy. You guys start shooting here. Put you into skirmish mode. And let's just move... Oh. I don't want all of them. Actually, I don't want Settra. I want these guys. There we go. Start moving them up like so. We're going to have all these reinforcements coming in, which is actually going to be very necessary with how many Tomb Guards and stuff we're going to be fighting. Those Tomb Guards are going to do some work. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to cast Dodof's Incantation on myself to give Settra more damage. And if we can kill their general, like, before the rest of the army has a chance to get up there, that would be very, very good for us. All right. Let's wait till all these reinforcements properly come in, and then we'll start moving. Actually, a lot of them we can start moving, like, right now. Okay. Might as well get the Ushabti in there to help out a little bit. Basically, I want this dude dead as quickly as I possibly can. Okay. Base that over there. Their general is going to be very dead very soon. Why are some of these guys damaged? I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Let's just move all these units up and over here to support our lines. We've got the riverbed over here to help us. Spellcaster? Spirit Leech on this dude. The big thing is we need this guy to die, like, as quickly as possible. All right. Also, Casket of Souls. Don't fire right now. Kill this guy. Come on. He's almost dead. Just finish him off. And let's move these skeleton archers over here. For now. In fact, we could move them up to start harassing. There we go. Enemy general's dead. Good, good, good. All right, we're going to leave Settra out here. We'll get these guys over. We have a fair amount of reinforcements moving up. So let's pause for a minute. And let's take all of these guys and reform a line here to kind of better match up with the enemy, like so. Something like that, since it looks like they're basically all going to be coming from that direction. That's fine. We're going to move these Nehekaran warriors down here because we don't want them to break through our flanks there. Get the chariots off over this way. Get the skeleton horsemen over. Bring the Ushabti back. Settra can stay right out front. And then we want basically all of these units over here. I don't have a whole lot of skeleton archers, I just realized. A good chunk of them are not where I wanted them to be. But this is fine. What are those? Necropolis Knights. Those are going to be a problem. This is where a lot of this stuff is going to be kind of problematic. There's a lot of really tough units here. Including, I think they actually have a Necrosphinx? Yeah, they got a Necrosphinx right here. This dude's going to be problematic. For sure. Especially since he has a bonus versus large. This is basically a Settra killer. So, yeah, that's going to be problematic if we can't make that work for us. We do have a lot of extra units, though. I want to... Where's Settra at? Settra's right here. Let's get all of our little generals, like, over here, kind of in the middle. Yeah, they got these Necropolis Knights. Okay, that's fine. What's going on here? What is this? Is this a swarm? I think that's the swarm spell from the, I think it's a right, actually. I haven't seen that yet. That's really cool. All right, get my archers over. Give me spearmen on the flanks. I don't know how many times they can use that. But there comes the Necrosphinx. Okay. Settra, charge into that. I'm good with this. Archers start shooting at the Necropolis Knights. We need to reinforce this flank very heavily, it looks like. What are these guys? Ushabti? All right, bring my chariots that way. Okay. Settra has a fairly nice blob forming around him right now. Bring my Ushabti in on theirs. Casket of Souls, fire into that. Okay, we are taking out their Necropolis Knights, which is exactly what we want. The Necrosphinx needs to go as well. I've just got so many reinforcements. Like, I don't know how in the world. I outnumber them like 1,000,000,000 to 1. Okay, start moving some of these guys over. Chariots, come hit this this unit of skeleton archers that's basically just there for the taking. Okay, look at this beautiful blob around Settra. That's a glorious thing. So, what we're going to do... Settra? Wait, that's not Settra. The problem is all the Tomb Kings look very similar. There we go. Settra. Let's summon one of those right about... Oh, you can't summon it that close to you. Okay, tell you what. Summon one of those right on top of Settra. And look at the HP just fall off of these guys. That wasn't the best Vortex spell. It kind of did what you never want Vortex spells to do, which is move away from their target. But still, that did some pretty good work. Settra can also use his little explosion to deal some extra damage that way. Let's get these guys up here. Make sure that our archers are firing at the Necrosphinx, actually, would be great. Make sure they're in guard mode. We do want to make sure all of our units are in combat, if at all possible. Pause for a sec. Okay. You're a Tomb King. Send you up to support that fight. Yeah, we're good. This is fine. All right, and then we want our chariots out of combat. Come over here and hit this big knight. Actually, hit this unit of Nehekaran warriors. These guys are kind of glass cannony. So a good chariot charge will do some significant damage there. And then just keep pulling forward. Actually, pull this way. Hit these skeleton archers. Chariots can just do so much work. Okay. There we go. Settra is still fine. At the moment, at least. And I still have a billion more reinforcements that could come in as well. And the casualties are pretty much meaningless. They're not completely meaningless. But let's grab both of these, pull them out of whatever combat they're in. Go hit these skeleton archers over here. They do have a unit of Tomb Guard with halberds over there, which worries me, because those are going to be very good against Settra. So let's move Settra down this way. Get these Ushabti up and into that fight over there. Summon some Ushabti over here. Go get them. They summoned their Ushabti into my skeleton archers. That's fine. I have a billion more skeleton archers. That's not a big deal. And there is, again, a nice, beautiful blob here. Actually, pause for a sec. Do I have a skeleton, or do I have a Priest King besides Settra? No, I don't. This is the only Vortex spell I have. That's fine. Summon one of those right here on top of this blob again. And watch as it just drains the HP from those units. So good. All right, Settra, come on down this way. Okay, you guys come back here. Oh, they have Ushabtis with great bows. I didn't realize that. That is a problem. Those guys need to go. So I'm going to chariot those. I don't know how useful that will be. And actually, this is a good time to pop Settra's healing potion. Or heretic jar, as it's called. It's healing potion, let's be honest. This unit of skeleton archers is about to get rear charged by a bunch of chariots. Not a great charge since they were coming through the river, but let's see if maybe we can just charge through them. Getting close. I'm getting there. Go after those Ushabti with great bows. Okay, Necrosphinx is almost dead, but not quite. And their whole army is melting right now. Which is exactly what we want to happen. Lovely. Okay. Good. So we won, and we had tons and tons and tons of reinforcements that, I don't know if they even made it to the battlefield all the way, because we can only have 40 units in the field. Settra got 103 kills. Lich Priest with those Vortex spells got 183. Man, beautiful. So now, I think we have basically wiped out their garrison. At least that's my hope. We're going to take the canopic jars. And then they have no armies listed here. So can we take one of these? Yeah, we can just occupy it. There we go. We have the Black Tower of Arcan, and we have destroyed the Rakaph dynasty completely. So they are done. Very nice. Okay. Settra. I think basically all Settra lost was like some Nehekaran warriors and some other junk like that. We want to get him some Tomb Guard in this army. And since it's Settra's army, I'm also thinking we get rid of those and give me some actual Nehekaran warriors. We probably should have... Yeah, I can recruit one more. So let's also get rid of these guys and give me one unit of spearmen as well. And actually, I don't think we need this many chariots. You know what? Let's stick with that for now. And then we'll put some more skeleton archers and all that kind of stuff in there a little bit. Okay, you are maxed out on canopic jars. So let's go here, and we can get renowned and feared on him next time. Settra has again leveled up, and I think we want to go restless minions. This is going to give us larger capacity for Tomb Guard. and it's also going to give melee attack buffs to Tomb Guard and Settra's army. So that's pretty good. And I think that's pretty good. So who are we actually at war with right now? Nobody. We have crushed all of our enemies. There's still the Dune Kingdoms down here. So we're going to want to take them out. Basically, we need to expand west. What we want to do is we want to take everything up to over in these mountains until right about here, where we start running into orcs and dwarves and stuff like that. I want to take everything in this area first, because then basically the only way we can be attacked is by sea or from up here. It gives us a nice little kind of natural choke point where we need to defend, and then we can start pushing outwards. We're also going to want to end our alliance with these guys eventually, so we can have this for ourselves. We don't want any other territories kind of behind our lines. But I think that went well, and we took out the Rakaph dynasty. They have been defeated. We do need to defeat this army. This is going to be tough. This is a very tough army, but I think we can do it if we have enough units to make it happen. Unfortunately, though, guys, I'm out of time for this episode, so I'm going to have to call this one right here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check those out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.